Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the Brooke Ashley, and child, the update on the Tasha K versus Cardi B trial is in. Tasha K now has to pay up $3.8 million.
Price went up. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Let this be a warning for everybody who is a content creator that you need to watch what you say, make sure that you're only reporting on the facts, and if you are trying to spill some salacious tea, make sure you put that word allegedly before it, okay? This is a very sad situation. This did not have to happen. Tasha K should have heeded the warnings when Cardi B had already sent her 3 cease and desist letters. But this is what happens when you think that you're untouchable and you think that it's a game and that folks really aren't about it. Cardi B had the time, the energy, and the money to play in court and say, I'm gonna win this thing and I'm going to make an example out of you. Now here's the update about the damages. I'm gonna read this to you quickly, and this is from Rolling Stone magazine. Cardi B defamation award, now approximately $4 million with punitive damages and fees. Jurors decided today on January 25th, Tasha K and Kiwi Studios should pay $1.25 million in real damages and $1.5 million in punitive damages, with $1 million of that to be paid by Tasha K and $500,000 to be paid by Kiwi Studios. $1.3 million in expenses and attorney's fees for false claims that Cardi B had herpes and engaged in prostitution. A quick side note, both sides agreed to lower the medical expenses to $25,000, down from $250,000. That is for all past, present, and future medical expenses related to this case. The jury sided with the WAP singer on all 3 claims of defamation, invasion of privacy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, according to a court filing. A lawyer for Tasha K did not respond to Rolling Stone's request for comment after the verdict. I also gathered some additional information about the case. The judge did also say that he would give a ruling in February as to the removal of the videos. As of now, there is no order to remove the damaging videos. That ruling will come in February. To the Tasha K fans who are trying to downplay this entire situation, you all sound very foolish. $3.8 million is a hell of a lot of money. And before you all start and say that's nothing, ask yourself right now, if somebody sued you for $3,800, would you be hurting or not? And that's no shade, but I need people to keep it real and stop living in a delusional headspace. $3.8 million that you do not have is going to hurt you immensely. This was a very foolish move on Tasha K's part. She should have taken the videos down. She should have just stopped. I don't care how much you dislike somebody that you know, that you don't know, a celebrity, a reality star, an influencer. You cannot lie on them. You don't have the right to conjure up stories and try to defame them. This is a very expensive lesson that Tasha K is going to learn. I saw that some Tasha K fans are also upset that Cardi B took the time out to sue Tasha K in the first place. She has every single right to defend herself and clear her name. Also, Cardi B didn't do this for money. Cardi B did this to make an example out of Tasha K and to send a message out that you cannot lie on people just because you don't like them, just because they're famous. It doesn't work that way. There need to be consequences for people's actions. I also have Cardi B's statement after the trial. This is from the Shaderoom. Cardi B issued statement in response to defamation lawsuit win against Tasha K. After almost 4 years of repeated libel and slander against me, being able to walk away from this victorious brings me great happiness. I appreciate Judge Ray for conducting a fair and impartial trial. I am grateful for the jury and their careful deliberation over the past 2 weeks. I am profoundly grateful for the hard work and support from my legal team. Most importantly, thank you to my family and close friends who held my hand and helped me get the support I needed during this experience. During this trial, all of you have learned about the darkest time in my life. That moment in time was fueled by the vile, disgusting, and completely false narratives that were completely and relentlessly being shared online. I thought I would never be heard or vindicated, and I felt completely helpless and vulnerable. I have never taken for granted the platform that my fame allows me to have, which is why for over 3 years, I dedicated every resource I had to seek justice. And not just justice for me. The truth is that the intentional harm that was done to me is done to countless others every day. The only difference between me and the high schooler who is being cyberbullied and lied on by their classmates is the money and resources I have access to. We collectively have to say enough is enough. We can no longer be a society that turns a blind eye to blatant lies. The unchecked behavior and provably false content on platforms like YouTube have to be addressed and removed. The constant harassment and lies that are reported as factual from journalists and bloggers have to end. My career began on social media, so I know the power it has. Over the past few years, we've seen how social media platforms are able to bring important and necessary conversations to the forefront, such as Black Lives Matter, Stop Asian Hate, and women's rights. However, we've also seen countless stories of children and adults deciding to take their own lives due to cyberbullying and intentional attacks. So while I am very grateful that this trial has come to its conclusion and the jury has rendered a powerful and substantial message, literally, I really hope that my experience forces all of us, but especially the platforms who allow this behavior, to be a part of their communities, to rethink what moves us forward as a society versus what cripples us. And then Cardi B ended her statement with the phone number for the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. But this is a huge day for Cardi B. This is a huge win for Cardi B. And Tasha K has suffered a gigantic loss. This is what happens when you let greed, your ego, pride get in the way, and you can't listen to sound logic or reasoning. This didn't have to happen. Cardi B issued out several warnings before she took you to court. Whether you like Cardi B or not, whether you like her music or not, put yourself in her position. Imagine being bullied and harassed every day for years. If you had to reveal your sexual health to the world, and you know that everything being said about you is an outright lie. It wasn't like Tasha K was saying, oh, I don't like her music, I don't think she's cute, I don't like her outfit. It was beyond that. This became a fixation and a clear obsession to destroy Cardi B. And look what happened. This has backfired terribly on Tasha K. The views, the influx of subscribers, and the additional money on your Google check that you see on the 22nd, all right? It's not worth it. You're gonna end up paying in the long run. At the end of the day, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and Tasha has walked away looking like a true clown with a $3.8 million bill over her head. A mess. But y'all, I just wanted to jump on here quickly and give you guys the breaking news. And as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And you already know what to do. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all later. Bye.